Hey Cathy, how about this technology? I'm so sorry that I wasn't able to be there in person today, but I did want to be a part of your special day and celebrating you and your commitment to school and teaching kids and um, just to kind of share in some of the things that you meant to me and some of the things that you taught me for the 3 short years that I worked with you. All of my memories of Eccles County somehow are with you and have a lot of stories with you that make me think fondly of Eccles County. And I just want to share a couple of those real quick. I remember the very first time that I met you. I had just been hired and had no idea what I was getting myself into. And I remember walking down the hall, going to our first official staff meeting of the year, and I had no idea who anybody was except for Glenn. I knew Glenn, but I didn't know anyone else. And so I remember standing outside Miss Linda's office in the old hallway at the old school and feeling very out of place and very lost and very unsure of what was going on. And I came around the corner, and you and Deneen and Lisa were standing there. And I remember meeting eyes, and I can't remember who asked, but somebody said, "Are you the new kindergarten teacher?" And I said yes. And from that moment on, we were friends and just had a really great working relationship. And I just enjoyed so much getting to know you guys and working with you and learning from you my first year of kindergarten. And I remember lots of mornings standing in the doorway that connected our rooms in the old school and just hanging out and talking and learning the curriculum and trying to figure out what I was supposed to be doing, and you helping me with literacy centers and having no idea what I was doing with that. And you were just an invaluable resource to me, and you were so helpful, and I felt like I never had a stupid question with you. You were always very helpful and trying to answer the questions and help me to do a good job, and I appreciate that. And after the first year, I kind of had my footing, and we started talking and hanging out, and I just remember having so many fun times with you. I remember laughing with you. I remember one morning I came in your room, and I had just been stressed out, and there were just some different things going on in my personal life, and I remember you grabbed me around my shoulders, and you pulled me into you, and you prayed with me. And moments like that are what I remember about you, Cathy, is that you were such a spiritual rock. And anytime I needed prayer, I could come to you, and it wasn't weird or awkward, and you would pray with me right then and there on the spot. And that meant a lot to me. I don't know if you realize how special those times I had with you were when we could just pray and pray at school, which is unbelievable. And I just appreciate those moments where you took the opportunity to minister to me. When you could have just said, "I'll be praying for you," or "I hope everything turns out okay," we went before God and we discussed it with Him, and I appreciate those moments that we had together. I remember wasting so much time in the mornings in your classroom, and I know Mr. Reagan's probably there, and we did work, but we would hang out and laugh, and we'd hear the kids coming down the hallway and just think, "Oh man, we have to work." We were having such a good time. I remember hanging out with you and just having such a fun time, and field trips and recess and just laughing and being crazy together and field days. I just have so many fond memories of you, and I want to thank you for being not just a wonderful coworker and a wonderful teacher that I could learn from, but from being a good friend. And I look forward every day to getting emails from you. If I see a missed call from you, I get excited. I look forward to the times that I can call and talk to you and see how you're doing and how everything's going. And you're just a blessing, Cathy. You've been a blessing to me from day one. And I just appreciate so much the person that you are and the example that you were. You were such an example to me as a mom and a wife. And, I'm still waiting on that person, but I've just learned so much from you, the way that you love Mickey and the way that you love Zach and how fondly you talk about them. And it's such a refreshing thing to see somebody that's really in love with their husband and just wants the best for their kid. It's refreshing. So thank you for that example that you have given me. I pray that you have a wonderful retirement. You deserve it. I know that it's going to be a fun time. I pray that you can do lots of fun things and get lots of things accomplished and just enjoy it. Just enjoy being at home and relaxing and not having to be at school. And you can just come to school if you feel like it, not because you have to. Thank you for your service. Thank you for all the hours that you put in before and after school when you didn't even have to. And thank you most of all for being an amazing Christian that I could look up to and somebody that I could depend on. And I look forward to lots of Mexican restaurant trips this summer when I'm home. I love you, Cathy. Thank you so much for all that you mean to me and all that you've done for Eccles County. And as you can hear, Major's saying hello too. So I hope you've had a wonderful day. I hope that everybody's been celebrating you and that you've had a beautiful time today, and that this will provide lots of happy memories of Eccles County. So thank you again. I'm so glad that I got to be a part of your day. Love you, old lady across the way.